Yes, this one. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello. For a very different stream. Um, yes, thank yous. Thank yous, thank you, thank yous everywhere, right? This is the month of November. It's actually pretty cool that it inlined with it. So this month is a month of Thanksgiving. So I have some music playing in the background, but let's see. How do that? Perfect. Da, 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 da. Yeah, cool. All right, yeah. I think it's just so loud on my part. Okay. Like I've done this before. I haven't done this in a long time. Good evening, Zax. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for coming and joining in on a very different stream, something unusual. So, yes. You're like, what is somebody going to do on a thank you stream? Like, where are you going with this, really? But hopefully in the end, you guys will kind of see my hodgepodge. I was falling asleep on the couch in and out here a lot. I could have really like shrugged off, like, nah, I'll do it another time, but the time is now. So I hope everyone is doing well wherever they are, wherever time they are at, and whatever mood you were in. Everybody has a mood. So first off, I want to thank God. He has been a very good light in my life, and recently he has pushed me in places and things I never really thought I would do. That's very, very good. He's a very kind and loving God, compassionate, and just a long-suffering love. Like, I could have came to him a long time ago, but I just was stubborn, very stubborn, and I didn't think I was prideful, but very prideful and stuck up, and I thought I was a good person. I thought that I hadn't done anything wrong, that I was good and clear, and I didn't need to contemplate too much on myself. But yeah, that was a reality slap for sure. Actually, I had done a Bible study at church, and one of them was be humbled, and yeah, that slapped me around a lot. So Be Humbled by David Mathis. It was really good. The only part I didn't agree with him is about the January 6th thing. I had written all over it. I was like, that was a political thing, blah, 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 blah. And I didn't want to read it after that. Like, I was like, oh God, he is so off base with what happened in the world. But maybe that was the whole point. Yeah. So it's just like everybody thinks we can do everything on our own. You know, we'd do it by own bootstraps kind of thing, but it's not the case. Hello, Jacob. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, so that's my first thank you. There's going to be a lot of them, guys. A lot of them, sorry. The second one I'm going to do and throw out is my mother-in-law. It was last week, so I was supposed to do the stream last week, and we caught the flu, me and my husband, And she was actually in town for our daughter's first birthday. So it's just in line. And she made a wonderful homemade chicken noodle soup. And just being here, honestly, just having somebody else here to kind of cover the slack. I didn't really get too much sleep, but I did get a reprieve. I kind of slept on the floor on and off, Still that mom. I can never let go. Yeah, and so my husband, of course, we are going to be we are married 10 years this month. 10 years. A lot of ups and downs, good things, bad things, with every marriage, but we overcame things. Some of it was in part by me. Yeah, that little brat in me, that stubbornness. Yeah. Oh gosh. But he is amazing. Yeah, 10. It's, so weird that you don't count the years before you get married. It's all like, oh yeah, 10 years, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but we've actually been past that, but technicalities, right? And then I would like to thank you guys, my followers, people who have viewed this channel and commented, liked, shared it, just gave me support. I really do appreciate it. There were times in my life that it was low, and just having people in a community talk and just be kind or be real to me was really nice. And then just in streams and chats and everything, when I would get in, hello Blas, how are you doing? Sort of. Yeah, and so when I would jump in the chats, you guys are always so amazing. I can't thank you guys enough. This is just a thank you stream, and just an update, and just, I don't know, really don't know what it is. It's just been on my heart. So, yeah. So, and, just, just people, I've been watching things, and just, I really appreciate people who have a passion, for Jesus and are not afraid to show it. I really, feel a little bit more emboldened by that. I was kind of, scared, you're always really scared to have, kickback or reproof of what you think. So, just watching that and witnessing growth, it's just been amazing. And so, yeah, thank you, people who are out there, spreading the message, spreading the word. I really do appreciate that. And of course, our first responders and our heroes, and that is not just active. It's, people who have served, but it's also nurses, teachers, just doctors. There have been so many wonderful, kind people I've come across in this past year. I had an issue with my dad and his back, and him just being out. It was just really horrible. It was kind of a little bit breaking of my psyche to see my dad laid up so. And just just some of the doctors and everything, I really appreciate their kindness that they extended. And also, friends and family members when they chipped in and helped. And also the haters, the people who just can't stand me for some reason. And I know there are a few, but that's okay. Thank you. Thank you for feeling a certain way. Because hate's not too far from love. So just, after a while, just jump over and appreciate what you have. So, Yes, Bloss, he did. He had a Bloss baby. Actually, it was Grumpy. Grumpy by weird means. I tried so hard. You guys are derailing me. I really appreciate you guys in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. So yeah, just I really appreciate the encouragement tonight. So when I started YouTube, why did I 2022 February 22nd, all twos, why did I start YouTube? What was the reason behind that? Well, I had a shakeup of my life. My mom, she passed away very suddenly, and it was like I got a call in the middle of the night from my mom's number, and that was really strange. It wasn't my mom; it was my dad. So it really shook up my moral ground, my compass, and I got a little bit of an identity crisis. Really, like, who am I? I've been always like my mom. So I was like, oh my God, am I going to be like her? With unfulfilled dreams and just loneliness, hiding and not accepting things, going down with secrets. Going down with secrets. I could not handle that. And I wanted to be, I didn't want to be that. I wanted to be somebody. So, I just thought maybe getting out there and pushing myself really, would be a good thing. Pushing my boundaries, trying to, spread out and kind of figure out what was going on in my identity crisis. So that was yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed making the videos. But I had like anxiety. It's so crazy. It was anxiety. Well, thank you, Bloss. It's been what, 3 years? 3 years? But there are those times where you just want your mom. So, yeah. So I met a lot of you guys, and wonderful people, and I've gotten the chats and met a great community and stuff like that. So that really did help me. But I just had a problem with drinking. I had a problem with drinking too much. And that was a rough go, really. So, that kind of made things spiral out of control for me. And, I did and said things that I really shouldn't have said or done. And I appreciate a lot of people who noticed something was going on and reached out and talked to me. But yeah, there was just a period where I just had to change and stop what I was doing. And I finally overcame that, but there was just other things inside that I hadn't dealt with yet. So and then I got on Twitter and met so many amazing other people. It really helped me out, but it was just, there's an aspect of Twitter that's really amazing. Like, it's really awesome. I mean, news and everything spreads, and it's also addictive and enjoyable, and I just felt a little bit more free, like I could just be a little bit wild or a little bit out, because there's no boundary, and there's no solid ground, and you can start slipping pretty God, how do you say it? You can start the ground below you can start slipping, and you just don't know where you're going to travel. And I'm married. It's just like I shouldn't be out there and saying certain things and acting like I'm 21. It's not the life. I have kids, I have to spend time and attend to them and show them I'm more than just a person on a phone kind of thing. They need to know more about me than that. So that was a real big shock, just taking too much away from the family was a big thing. So I had to pull back, and it really hurt. It really hurt to let a lot of people go, but it had to be done. It just had to be done. So, yeah. And, so I just used that time to kind of, figure things out and recalibrate myself and my goals and my wants and desires. And the identity crisis kind of went away. Not completely gone, but I know more, wiser and stronger, but I'm still emotional. I'm always a crier, and I think I will stay that way. Yeah, oh my goodness. I'm reading you guys in the chat right now. Gonna make me laugh. Oh my god. What kind of sandwiches, first of all? Because that is what matters. I don't want a Reuben. I don't like Reubens. I don't like corned beef. Corned beef hash. Poutine. I really could consider that loss of just doing it something once a month, or, kind of hard to let go of certain things. And toasted PB&J. I used to do that. I used to toast my bread before I put peanut butter and jelly on them, so... Philly cheesesteak, yes. Oh my god, I love Philly cheesesteak. I cannot find a good like a nacho sauce or anything like that, so I just use provolone. But what I do is ugly cry. I put the Philly stuff all over the top of it, and then I put the provolone and broil it all. Like how they do at the substations and stuff like that. And I like putting pepper cheese in my Philly cheesesteaks. Oh my gosh, delicious. Food at 11 o'clock. How are you guys doing with the time change? Because in essence, it's almost midnight. Wait, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, so that was really, kind of what I wanted to say. Just thank you to everybody out there, regardless who you are, where you're at, what you're doing, what situation you're going through. Thank you. Really, thank you. Stay strong. Just know it's going to be all right. And that you're not alone. You're not alone. We all go through these trials and tribulations, but we should just count it as joy. Joy that we made it through to the other side. So. Oh, I know. I messaged him last night. I said, I'm already asleep. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you guys. I love you all too. And so, yeah, I'm not sure the future of what I'll be doing. But yeah, I'll figure it out in the future. But I do know that I love you all, and regardless of how you feel or what you're going through or your faith and stuff, just God, it's so hard. But yeah, I'm a child of Jesus Christ. So my life is gonna look a lot different, but it's still the same. Um, it's like just turning over in bed and you're like, night. Don't even bother. I'm already asleep. I had this dream. Now I've already interpreted it. But I want you guys to hear this dream. And I don't know, maybe there's something in it for you. I don't know. But yeah, I was in a dream and I was talking to this woman, and she was, I guess, Australian. There was a couple Australian women. I think they were like well off, if you could say, because this was too funny to them, really. Like they just thought it was hilarious. But so backdrop, Sydney, Australia, the Opera House, it's the big icon, big symbol. Like you can't really get around that. They always show that in movies and stuff. So I get the vision of the Sydney Opera House, and they were saying that there was a mountain. There was this big mountain. They joked, it was like, oh, it's the biggest mountain that we have, and it's behind the Opera House. And so I get the vision of the Opera House, and they said that the top of the mountain had been cut down to make way for the city above. And I liked the view that I got. So all of a sudden it's like, think about if you're on a boat or a canoe, and you're going under a bridge or something like that. But it was just different. To the left, it was like the red and white striated mountainside, right? That you see in the Midwest, like Arizona, or in the middle of Australia. You know how they have like in the middle, like in the geography, right? There's like this little mountain in the middle. Just weird. Sorry. But yeah, so we get over and I see the water and then the city above, and you can hear the cars and the life going on above it, and you look to the left, and they had said over the years the mountain started to disintegrate, started to break apart, because it could not renew itself, because they had cut it off and they had blocked it over. And so it began to crumble and rust away, and under neglect. And they didn't care. They just saw it, and they just kind of laughed at it, that it was happening. And they went about their life. So, really poignant about how sometimes we cut ourselves down to let the world come over us. That we let the outside world take over, and compromise ourselves, and we can't renew ourselves. We can't. The mineral deposits aren't coming back, and it starts to crumble away. It's more or less of itself than it used to be. So, and that was my dream that I had. Well, maybe last week. We'll see. Oh my gosh, was she a sloppy jalopy, boss? Your ex. Yeah, a lemon. I remember when I lived in California, they had those car lemon commercials. Like, you shouldn't have got a lemon. You should have went with Toyota. Blah blah blah. What? Like they even made a lemon law. Just how greedy and corrupt people can be sometimes. And yeah, speaking of that, we went to Goodwill today and we found a puzzle, like a big floor puzzle, really nice dinosaurs, and it was taped up, 48 pieces. And we get it home and I count it, and it's 38 pieces. Mofos made it 10 pieces short. And I just was beside myself how I know people are compassionate and they like to give, but you're giving something away that's broken and unuseful. There's nothing more disappointing to somebody getting something and being overjoyed and finding out that it's not complete. you know so keys on Van Nuys. Yeah, I lived over by Cerritos, and oh my gosh, that is like the car capital of I guess you could, I don't know, it's not really Southern California. They say it's Southern California, but I feel it's a little bit more in the middle. So yeah. Yeah, that was a good time. I went to middle school and high school in California. So you could say I got indoctrinated. And I had to come back and get readjusted. Yeah. I know, O'Reilly's. Yes, it's evil. And it was a dinosaur puzzle. Oh my gosh. You think they could have just like cut out pieces to fit it and just made it like look like it was meteor strikes, but it's just like more than a couple edge pieces here and there, and like it's just like the middle, and it's just, oh my god, my son was like, where's the rest? It's like, sorry honey, that is the rest. I still let him do it even with 10 pieces short. I don't know what's wrong with me. Kids like to be completionists. Maybe I'm just letting them know, here's a little bit of disappointment in your life, son. Just get used to it. There's going to be incomplete pieces to your life. And that's a really good thing to say right there, Brittany. There's going to be incomplete pieces to your life. So, yeah, I have a best friend, and I call her best friend. We were out of touch for a long time, but I have a best friend in California, and she came up to me the first day I was in class, and we were in ESC classes, or I think that's what they call it, special classes, because I had a hard time being around a lot of group of people. And so, yeah, she came up to me. She's like, "Hi, my name is Alicia." Blah blah blah. I'm from Florida. Like, we talk. We're chill. I'm not used to. So, I'm not mad. Oh my gosh. No, he's not a disappointment. But yeah, she's just talking so fast. It took me a straight good year to get used to her talking, and I think she's a chatterbox. But yeah, I told her, whoa, slow down. Like, I cannot even hear a word. Like, I can only hear half a words you're saying. He's speaking another language to me. She still cracks up at that, because I call her and we'll be on the phone for over an hour, and 80% of it is her talking. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love you, Alicia. I'm not sure if she's gonna watch this one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was kind of all I really had thought of. Just random thank yous and talking about why I started YouTube and hopes and dreams. Like I even did. I mean, that is an accomplishment itself, just putting yourself out there really and exposing yourself is an accomplishment of itself. And I can't forget I wrote 2 short stories. They're crappy, but they're mine. I don't know. I had a fire for writing, and then after I had my realization a couple months ago, it just hasn't been the same writing. It hasn't. Like there was a different passion driving me in my stories, and when I recalibrated, that passion wasn't there. Maybe one day. I mean, I have all the outlines written down, but maybe one day I'll get back into it. Lovett Meridian. I can't even say that. Lovett Meridian. I know. I got cold. As I told you, in the beginning, I was passing out on the couch before this. The trouble of putting your children to sleep is that they put you to sleep before they do. Oh gosh. Is there any? I'm gonna do an AMA. Let's do that. An AMA. Ask me something that you want to ask me. You can do that. I give you free reign. You love the winter. I hate the cold. I hate it. I always liken myself to a lizard. Probably not really a good thing to liken yourself to, but I prefer and I'm so pale. It's the weirdest thing. Like I love being out and soaking the heat, but then I don't like being out too much in the sun. I'm a homebody. I like being inside. But yes, I really enjoy sitting outside and just letting the heat soak into my bones. So nice. So nice. One year for Christmas, we went up north and my in-laws are Italian and Sicilian, so they do have darker skin. And my husband's uncle was like, God, you're so pale. You're from Florida. How are you so freaking pale? I was like, I don't know. I understand my freckles. I freckle more than I tan. And so for one Christmas, he got me a gift card for food, but then also a can of a suntan lotion, where you where you put it on your skin to make yourself tanner. Oh my gosh. I actually did use it on my legs for a little bit. Zax. Yeah, that's a good question. Why The Sims? Why The Sims? Well, at the time, I was playing Sims a lot. Had a lot of hours in it. I did a couple challenges and plays on my own. Like I had a family that I had, but I never let them age. So their kids and grandkids eventually grew up to be the same age as them. And I was like, this is really, I have a problem with letting my Sims die. Like I couldn't handle that. So, putting that out on YouTube kind of helped push my boundaries of how I played The Sims. And I never had all the packs, and I tried not to let myself worry about it. It was more of a hobby. It was really just to let me process grief and find an outlet. And that's honestly, I'm not really too good at much. I'm really not. I'm going to say that. But I felt like I was good enough at Sims to give that a shot. Like I'm not really too concerned with being a great personality. Hello, Cannoli. Great to see. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, I really appreciate you coming by and saying hi and liking and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, this is just chill. I'm just talking about life. Oh my God, I do love to interior decorate. I always think because I played The Sims so long and I was like, man, I look at my house, I'm like, man, it'd be great if I could just move this wall like 3 squares out. That'd be so cool. I mean, I could get a lot more done there. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Interior decorate. I don't know, too much. I never did get that pack. But thank you, Zax, for that question of why I chose The Sims. I did do a D&D like playthrough thing where I had watched a D&D video, a stream. It had Todd Sedgwick and I always forget her name, but Jessica, but she was in True Blood, the redhead. So yeah, so I watched that and then I did a reaction, like a little play-by-play of how like D&D and the cast and like thought process. Like I've never done D&D. Like I was acting like I knew my shit. Oh gosh, Brittany. Yeah, and just random weird things. I did little branch out and do like I think Cannoli can remember where I did like cat videos, just random cat videos. That was kind of like my first experience on YouTube when it first started, you know. They always had like makeup tutorials and all that kind of stuff. Nope, not my thing. Not my thing. Cats. Give me the cats on the fans and doing weird shit and stuff. Oh, sorry about that. Doing weird stuff. And I just remember like I'd be at work just like wasting my time, wasting the company's money by means because I worked at a hotel watching all these cat videos in the middle of the night. Having to pause it before somebody came and checked in. Oh my God. And they were so funny because they had like this WebSense blocker, you know, and we found a way to get around it, right? You know, those little tricks and stuff. And I found Wattpad and I would read tons of stories and it would be all like supernatural, werewolves, vampires, you know, all kinds of things. And Baldur's Gate. Oh, I'm not quite sure about that. I palpitate at the thought of conflict. I do. My hands just sweat at the fact of having to fight. Not too good at it. Vampires can literally take on the form of wolves. No. I always liked the werewolves. I did. Werewolves, something about the marking and claiming. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's still AMA. You guys can still ask me anything that comes up to mind. Wait, Baldur's Gate, is that the one where you could like get with the bear? No, I don't want to do that. I don't have black eyes. They're hazel green. Oh. I get it, vampire eyes. Yeah, I do want to get into Dungeons and Dragons. I do, but like, you know, there's people put like so much time into just one game. Like one game will last like a year. I'm just like, I ain't got time. Just give me like bam, like story, conflict, arc, and then resolution. You know, I could go maybe 2 sessions would be good because then you know you get amped up in waiting. So I could get down with that, but I just can't sit there and have one character for so long. I like variety. I like to change things up. I like to be different people. Things. Here we go. Have you ever seen Jaws? Yes, I have seen Jaws. I saw Jaws 1 and 2. I actually I lived in Central Florida when I was younger, and they had the Jaws ride on Universal Studios. Now, I've been to Universal Studios a couple times. I've never been to Disneyland or Disney World. Well, no, so Disney World is in Florida. I've been to Disneyland once in California. That was an okay experience. But yeah, I went on the Jaws ride and just get you wet and stuff like that. Eyes closed. Yeah, sorry. I am really hard at remembering things in the movies and stuff like that. But God, I'm not sure. Was it Jaws 2? Hold on. Okay. So Jaws 2 is actually, this is like one of the people, when I first moved in this area, they really loved to tout this because it was 2 films that were filmed here. Jaws 2, and also Truman Show. The Truman Show. Those 2 were filmed. They were on location down by the beach, not too far from me. Well, not during the time I was here, thank God. But yeah, a lot of people like to tout that. Now, I know if you live in Georgia, that's like every given Sunday, really, or California. You know, for all the time I lived in California, I never ran across a movie set. And you know, they do it all the time there, you know, it showed, you know, I lived like probably about 20 minutes away from Los Angeles, but you know, freaking traffic, you know how that is. It is like 2 hours before you can make it anywhere. So embarrassing. I'll tell you 2 embarrassing things about myself while I lived in California. I never knew what direction was what. Like, I literally started driving in California, got my license, everything, but I had no idea which way was west, which way was east, north, or so. I would get on the 605 south and realize I needed to go north, so I'd have to get off of the 605, get back onto it to go the other direction north. It's like, oh my gosh. Oh, stupid Brittany. And then I had to go to Los Angeles a couple times, 2 for a job, and then one I got lost there. I don't know how you can get lost, but you can. And oh my gosh, the one ways. I cannot stand one ways at all. Like, roundabouts are my thing. Like the roundabout on the PCH, you know, there's like 4 to 5 lanes in and out. People are going like this. I mean, just, it is a constant flow. I can get that. That is fine with me. But one ways are my enemy. Like, I have literally driven one way going the opposite way on a one way and having traffic come towards me and then having to like go somewhere. There was one time I went to a parking lot. Oh my gosh, I could have died. I really could have died a couple times there, but I needed to come back to Florida, it looks like, so I made it. Oh my God, I should have just stayed walking there, but yeah, that is Brittany. Thank you for that question and making me realize I was a dummy black eyes. Yeah. They always say, like, if you get bitten by a shark, you shouldn't even, like, really get bitten by one. But they said if you punch it in its eyes. That it can cause them to release you. So, oh boy. But yeah, that's all I really got. I was really thinking about stopping my channel and archiving everything. I just don't know. I don't. Don't panic at the shark attack. How can you not? And there's almost so many other ruthless things out there to be more scared of than a shark. It was so crazy. I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast with the one with Trump, and they were talking about the big windmills, right? They're freaking ugly. They're waste, and they do more harm than good, because you have wildlife, flying through it and dying. And they were talking about on the East Coast how all these whales were washing ashore, and it was being attributed to the windmills, and they couldn't figure it out. But it was basically creatures are different than humans. We've let go of our touch with nature. Like, how do you think they were able, like Native Americans, everything, were able to tell a storm was coming or a hurricane was coming or something was about to go wrong? They were in tune with nature. But as humans, we've lost touch. But we forget that animals are still going. They're still going with nature. And, their whales are reliant on vibrations, and they follow the currents and the noise, because I really do feel like they hear. It's more than feel, but they hear the vibration, right? And so when you start putting other things up in the air to change that frequency, well, they're gonna follow that, and it's gonna detour them from the actual current they need to follow. So wash up ashore. They're washing up in the direction that the stupid windmills are at. Yeah, I agree. Nuclear is all right. They just had a big I can go on a tangent, but I really feel like corporations have done a disservice to our country, because they really do feel like they need to have the money and the power with all, right? So they go and lobby Congress and say, oh, this is bad, you should get this instead, and we are gonna throw tens of millions of dollars at you so you can ban like hemp. Back in the day, that was a really good product. Hemp rope and stuff, farmers just used it and everything, and it was like the big push for cotton. And they went and lobbied and they made it illegal for that. So they had to rely on cotton, right? And so then ching, 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 money, 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 money. So I do find this relaxing here. I know you do hate ASMR. I don't want people to pay money to me. That is not my goal. That was never my goal when I started YouTube. It was a hobby. It was a way to process things. And but you know how your mind works. You always have those sense of grandiose where like, oh, wow, I could be something and I could make people, thousands of people like me. But I never, much to my husband's dismay, I never intended to make money off of this. So I bought equipment and all kinds of things, and I'm not getting a payback, except for being around you guys and talking to you. So that would be the payback, for having it. Paper, yep, paper and tobacco lobbyists. Yeah, I think lobbyism is the worst thing, really. Lobbyism. They should make that illegal because what happens is it demutes our vote power, right? It's like we have a vote power of 10, right? But then the lobbyist can have a vote power of 1,000,000. Well, it disproportions our power to have things enacted. You know that people fight so hard to get certain laws passed. Like they'll have a tragedy and something happens to their family member or child, and they just push and they have to lobby. Basically, they have to work it, get money, just so Congress can hear them out and maybe pass the bill. I know it has to go through the House of Representatives first. I get that. But yeah, it's so so yeah, I think it's more of when they make things illegal, it's more of a control issue. It's not really about a betterment of us. You want me to pull up a video on how durable Ford cars were made? They were? What? They were? That might was some stupid stuff, but that reminds me of the Cheech and Chong movie where they have that vehicle that they're traveling with. The only way to stop the ban is to vote and it starts burning up, right? There's a bunch of nuns and they're all getting they're getting lit. I'm like, we're down with it. Hallelujah. I did. I'm gonna watch it. Hey Phil, good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're just doing a little chill AMA thing, and Bloss told me to watch this. So we're gonna figure it out how I do that. How do I clip it? Does that mean I have to go to my own thing? Hold on. Oh, hold on. There we go. No. Put you in timeout. No, that's not what I want. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, hold on. And we're going to share. Present. Screen. Share. Okay, cool. We're going to just pause that for a second. I don't care if I get copyright. It's fine. Tell me if you guys can hear this. If not, I'll try to figure it out. Henry Ford's plastic hemp. That's cool.
Amongst the thousands of products made from hemp, one of the most extraordinary is Henry Ford's plastic car. Built in 1941, it contained cellulose fibers derived from hemp, sisal, and wheat straw. The plastic was lighter than steel, yet could withstand 10 times the impact.
You know our cars can't do that. You know they can't do that. Yeah, that is so cool. Yeah, like I told you, like hemp is so durable. And I mean, think about the cars back then they were tanks. They were so tanky. And then they started putting all this brittle poly aluminum crap in the cars. Now it's like a death can. It was half as light and twice as durable. Yes. Because those older cars were all metal and they were so heavy, and it's like and they didn't have power steering at the time, right? And so you had to work so hard I've never done it, but I can feel it. And then, the crank, there's a crank on it. Yeah, yeah, so crazy. And Ford was down with it. He was pushing, I mean, for something amazing, revolutionary, cost efficient, adorable, because back then they cared. They cared about the people. They didn't want them in a death trap. They didn't want them in a lemon. They wanted something that was going to last a long time, right? Because people didn't have that kind of money to do that. So he was thinking ahead, and then all of a sudden, oh no, we can't do that no more. Can't do that no more. So, okay, let's play that again. Yeah, yeah. Ow. I'm so old now, I move and I pop. It's like, I ain't growing no more. That's not. Oh my goodness, yeah. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for being here, listening to me talk and share some of my life, and watch me cry. you mashone mask. I can't even say the word. Masochists. You masochists. Do I watch anime? I've watched anime, but it's just been such a long time. Last thing it was Fairy Tale, but I've watched Sailor Moon, and Trigun is my ultimate favorite anime. That will never change ever. And I've watched the Trigun movie Borderlands. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But I will refuse to watch the new Trigun. I don't ever want to change my feelings for it. Hold on. Badlands. There you go. Trigun Badlands. That was a good one. That was a little short film. So if you guys like Trigun, I would definitely try to look into the Trigun Badlands. Samurai Champloo, I've seen some of that. What else I've seen? I've seen more anime movies like Ninja Scroll, Princess Mononoke, Akira. Seen those. Let me see here. I'm just an older watcher. I don't really watch anything new. Like, I didn't get into Death Note. I did watch a little bit of the Titans, the Naked Giants, the Eat Humans. What's that one? Bleach. I saw a little bit of Bleach, but just at the time of my life, I didn't have cable and stuff like that, so I couldn't. Attack on Titan, yeah. See, Titan. I saw some of that. I saw some Sword Art Online, where all the kids are in the game, and they have to fight to the death, and they die in real life. That's really tragic. Yeah. But so just the series were so long that I just couldn't get into it, and by the time I could, I just had lost track of where the plot was. So maybe in the future I'll probably see if I can get into them. That's okay. I really appreciate it. Naruto. The cat animal, Inuyasha. So, you gooch. You jumped in the Gucci. Hope you didn't catch anything other than some happy thoughts and words. Yeah. I do pop in and watch other people's streams. Sometimes I just don't say hi. But I see you guys chatting and it makes me smile. So I know you guys are having fun and enjoying your life, and yeah. It's just being in that. It's like, what time am I making for my children? Then I get frustrated when they take it away from me. Because you get like addicted to it. So, but yes, I still watch you guys' content. I leave a like. I just sometimes don't chat. So just know that I'm there in spirit and in love and all that good stuff. Yeah. I would say my favorite series, there's 2 of them right now. My favorite is Battlestar Galactica. I love that show. I've literally watched it. Literally. I'm a Valley girl. I literally watched it. I say 5 or 6 times. So I love that one. That's amazing. Cylons and the toaster lovers. Just the saga of them having to restart. Thank you, Bloss, for stopping by. Get you some rest, and love you guys too. Love you too, honey. Really appreciate you when you come out, hang out with me, and I will do a Sims stream for you. You want me to do the random one, or you want me to do something different? You let me know. I could do something wild. But yeah. I am recharged. I just wanted to express myself. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so that one I really, really like. And then for a while, yeah, you should. Yeah, but for a while I was really into the Chinese dramas. Anything I could watch on YouTube for free, really. So like The Princess Agent, and I like that one, but my favorite was Ashes of Love. Like, hands down, I love Ashes of Love. Just that they're like immortal gods, and like there's the fairies, and then there's the underworld, and betrayal, love, jokes. Yeah, just so much. Brings all the tards. You guys are not tards at all. Yeah. Charge it like a G6. Like a G6. I think we're on G9. G9 now. G9. So, yeah. I really don't know what else you guys want me to contribute and say. Like, I've said it all. Got my little nightwear on to chill out. You guys want me to... Oh, just a second.
What are you doing, Nana?
Working on my dating profile. Want to see? They think that's me.
Nana, how do you sleep at night?
On a Tempur-Pedic mattress I got at Mattress Firm. It's got cooling technology, so now I sleep.
Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night.
No matter what type of severe asthma you have, Tespire can help you have fewer attacks and relieve your asthma symptoms. Tespire is an add-on treatment for people 12 and over. It is not a rescue medication. Don't take Tespire if you're allergic to it. Allergic reactions may occur and can be serious. Rash or eye allergy can happen. Don't stop your asthma treatments unless your doctor tells you to. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection or your asthma worsens. Sore throat, joint, and back pain may occur. Avoid live vaccines. No matter who you are, ask your asthma specialist about Tespire today.
Nighttime upsetness, but I guess that is the indicator that it's time to go. It's time to say goodnight. Yeah, so sweet dreams to you all who are here. Again, thank you. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so we'll see what happens in the future. But I just wanted to take some time and, I don't know, be a little bit different. We'll see. Maybe I don't know. It's hard to figure out what I want to do now, but I'll figure it out. So yeah, so I'm gonna ramble on for a while here. Yeah, so blah blah, yeah, blah blah, yeah, so Um, I could read a poem real quick if that's something you guys want to do. I can ASMR read a poem. Let's see here. Hmm. Okay, we can do this one here. So funny, it's from X, if you want to call it that. X. Oh, I haven't even touched that thing. I deleted it and never looked back. Hello, Phantom. I am good. I am doing all good. Been well. Just recalibrating and living life and accepting my season that I'm in, kind of thing. Accepting my role. So, I'm about to read a poem. I hope you don't get bothered by it. But, yes, I just came on and was saying thanks. So I can give you a thank you. Thank you, Phantom. Thank you for being here. So, let's do this one here. Okay. A time to give thanks, to remember and reflect, to put aside our ranks, to come together and connect, varying views and voices. We don't all have to agree. Diverse beliefs and choices makes us a family. Time for gratitude. Reach across the aisle. We don't need another fuel to sow division and defile. There you go. That was Dustin Guinea. Thank you, Dustin. I really appreciate that. Yeah, just doing a stream to say thanks, talk about my past a little bit, cry, ugly, talk about Philly cheesesteaks and sloppy jalopies and my lack of knowledge of movie quotes. Oh my gosh. I think it was EFAB. They were doing a stream where they were putting on like a frame of an image up, right? Of a movie. It was all movies. And then they also did one where it was just the actors. You got to see the actors, and they were very tricky about that because they showed present time actors, not of like the era they were in that movie. And like, yeah, don't know shit. Did not know any of them, but it was funny listening to them. Listening to them do it and stuff. So giggle and laugh and then fall asleep. My bliss. So maybe. So, but I was just about to jump off and say goodnight to you all. So, sweet dreams. I wish you well. Know that I am here if it is not well. I'm always going to be, I can be somebody you can rely on, but I don't know how you can reach me. I've been unreachable. So, well, I guess we could figure that out one day. So yeah, just wish you the best in the future, and that the leaves of Thanksgiving fall upon you this month. All right, well, until next time, lovelies, we'll see you around town somewhere. Yeah. Good night. Bye.
The $6 meal deal is here. It starts with Dunkin's legendary